We do begin tonight at 6 o'clock with that breaking national news as the certified GOP presidential candidate Donald Trump has selected Ohio Senator and Cincinnati Middletown resident JD Vance as his running mate. The former president announced the pick on Truth Social. Vance beat out other candidates like Florida Senator Marco Rubio and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. Today at the Republican National Convention, Ohio's Lieutenant Governor John Husted actually spoke in support of the senator from the Buckeye State.
JD is a living embodiment of the American dream. He came from humble beginnings, and even as his life took him to places he might have never imagined, he never forgot where he came from. Ohio values are in his blood.
Senator Vance left for the RNC from his Cincinnati home this morning by Secret Service motorcade. In anticipation of the vice presidential pick, there's actually been heightened security at his home as well. WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons is live there right now. Valerie, the Ohio State Highway Patrol is leading this detail.
And Craig, the trooper standing behind me in JD Vance's driveway has been standing there for hours. There is another trooper parked in the next driveway over. And we have also, actually, I see a cruiser right there. We have seen Cincinnati police come and go throughout the day. All of this security detail approved by Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. And state officials tell us the governor signed off on that request Saturday night, about half an hour after the attempted assassination of former President Trump. Now, this morning, as Craig mentioned, the United States Secret Service led Vance and his wife by way of motorcade to the Republican National Convention. And while the 39-year-old senator currently lives in Cincinnati's east side, he's from Middletown. That's where I went today to speak with neighbors who live on the street where Vance grew up. One man knew Vance as a boy, and he told me it's a big win for Middletown now that the former president has chosen Vance as his running mate.
So he's grown up in an area where, yeah, you had the people here worked. You had to work. You have to work to make a living here. I really think that he might be a stabilizing factor, because the person that was running, that was vice president before, just kind of sat back, and he's young enough and he's new enough.
Now, Governor DeWine is also at the Republican National Convention. He shared his thoughts on former President Trump choosing Vance as his running mate. He says he believes Vance has an ability to really rally working men and women. He has an ability to appeal to them. And DeWine also says, though Vance is younger, he shares Trump's values and policies. Reporting live in Cincinnati, Valerie Lyons, WCPO 9 News.